And a welcome back here inside the Tribute Community Center in downtown Oshawa, 99 Athol Street East to be exact. It's the Mobility Shop 3HL Champions Cup. And with Guelph, we're getting a look at the scoring leader in 12 games played. Matt Kennedy for Guelph has 20 points, 14 goals, far and away the goal-scoring leader.
Oh, absolutely. He's been unbelievable all season long, just a snipe show, but he really took command last tournament up in Port Elgin at the Saugeen Shores Sunset Cup. Just filling the net almost on demand. Folks, he's wearing number 51 today, but expect to see him fill the net.
Certainly do, and we are set to get underway. Anthony Marshall in net for Kitchener, Vinny Moranti in net for Guelph. And there is no Big Daddy Peckham out there for this game, is there?
No, unfortunately for the Guelph Brewers, and unfortunately for the fans here in Oshawa. The guy is probably the most fun player to watch in the 3HL, but there are a lot of other fun players on this Guelph Brewers team as well.
Well, there certainly are. Here's Guelph with an opportunity now after the stop was made by Moranti. Centering pass goes off some skates, and you better believe Kitchener's coming out to tightly check the Guelph Brewers, who have earned $21,000 in prize money, my friend. That'll buy you a few diapers for Big Daddy, won't it? Here comes Kitchener. Kitchener trying to play it safe as Tyler Ryan. We mentioned him and his goal-scoring prowess. He punches the puck in, and in 7 games, 11 goals for Tyler Ryan. Only 2 helpers, 13 points. Not bad at all, considering the leading scorer has 16 points.
Exactly. I think that this Kitchener team has definitely changed their game style, playing a more defensive system, but when they have opportunity to score, they definitely take them, and that's where Tyler Ryan comes into play. It seems like he gets a breakaway or at least a penalty shot once or twice a game, and that's where he buries them.
That's it indeed. Here they come. Guelph, Brett McLean. Shot wide of the mark off the net. McLean's in the corner. He's got it. He punches it back. That's gone all the way back to Kevin Peroff. Pardon me, as Peroff takes a look over his shoulder, sees everybody changing and calling for it down ice. Well, here comes 2 Kitchener players the other way. Ryan is one of them. Ryan is, great shot right there as Kitchener opens up the scoring. And that was number 17 doing a beautiful Stefan Scholik.
Yeah, Stefan Scholik. Oh, my God. And I can't believe I didn't mention this. He actually was an Oshawa 88, was released before this tournament. So Matt Crane, the captain and GM of this Lions team, decides to pick him up. And he's a definite X factor, a big, strong skating player that can finish as well. And you mentioned another couple of cuts, Brandon Govea as well, and Anthony Marshall in between the net. And I think Anthony Marshall is going to be a huge X factor for this Lions team. They don't have Brian Pitton in between the pipes, but he is a very, very good goalie as well.
Yeah, Anthony Marshall looking strong so far. But very important for Kitchener getting that first goal. Get some confidence into your sails, if you will. Shot coming. Marshall makes the stop. Batted out of midair. Connor McDavid take a page of that one. That was pretty interesting looking. I don't know. That was almost a high stick, but the official was right on. Watch how close this was to the crossbar, though. Look, up in the air. Oh, I'm glad I'm not calling that one because my arm would be in the air. I'd be waving off the goal.
That's real close. I don't know if Chris Chappell ever played baseball growing up, but that's a home run if I've ever seen one.
So it's Chappell with the marker there. After it now. In back of the net now. Guelph taking a look. We got Tapper open on the point. He gets it. Goes over to the far side. That's Troy Bars there with the red helmet on. Bars with the European pants. But what I mean by that is it's got all the advertising all over them.
Oh, so they're not skinny jeans?
No, they're not skinny jeans, my friend. They got lots of logos. That's the NASCAR of the hockey world, if you will, with the European players. There's an opportunity right now, waiting them out and scoring a beautiful goal. Kitchener's Brady Prozic.
Brady Prozic with a very, very timely goal for which I believe is his second 3HL marker there. But this is the start that if you're the Kitchener Lions and Matthew Crane, the captain, this is the start that you were looking for, trying to jump on this Guelph Brewers team who's been known to kind of start out slow from time to time. So definitely taking advantage of that.
Yeah, they had to play a bit of come from behind in Saugeen, and Guelph ended up winning it all up there. But
yeah, they definitely came back in that London game, so we know that they're able to do it.
Here's one of the guys who can get it done, too. McLean right down the gut. Fired a sneaky little shot, got his own rebound, took a second effort. And we have got Whistle, I think is a hurry-up face-off in the corner. McLean's in for it. And I think the players are getting used to those hurry-up face-offs, indeed. McLean took a little chop at his stick and another effort there, and that's Ryan getting the job done. So Tyler Ryan can score goals, and he just took the puck off of McLean, I believe, twice there. Guelph now. Brewers. There's Chappell now. Good like Jason Grilly at times, so he punted that one into the net. Chappell now checks his shoulder. Brady Prozic on him. Prozic just waited out Vinny Moranti there with an absolute beautiful goal to make it a 2-1 game. And here we got another opportunity right now. Second effort is good. Brandon Gouveia.
How about that? The Oshawa 88's cuts, if you will, the pickup acquires for this Kitchener Lions team have been the different makers. Yeah. Scholig with a goal, Gouveia with a goal, and Anthony Marshall standing on his head.
And that one's off the pipe right there, or almost another goal for Scholig right there. Holy smoke! So, you know what? When you're not for one team, or you get traded, or you get moved around, you want to show everybody why you were so valuable in the first place and why you should not have been let go at all. Here's a nifty little move, shot right on. Good stop by Marshall now. Rebound to the far side. As Guelph's Miles McLean heads off now. Here comes Matt Kennedy, the leading scorer. Protecting it well was Troy Bars in the corner. Kennedy now throws this one up the middle. High in the slot. No, he couldn't settle it down. He tried to kick it to himself. That was Mackey.
Nice defensive play by Anthony Marshall with the poke check behind the net.
Behind the net, eh? Yeah, you gotta like that stuff. Well, you gotta be your own defenseman. I suppose at times, these goaltenders, you can see they. Oh, great stop, speaking of defensemen. Hey, you take a shot block like that anytime.
I mentioned it earlier. That's got to be too many men for sure. Oh, no, they don't touch the puck, so it's fine.
Okay, Ryan. Oh, absorbs a little hit there. There's an interesting play by Mackey. You don't see a lot of physical contact, although you may now as Mackey and Ryan get into it a little bit. Mackey heads off.
Yeah, Brett Mackey known more as a skilled player from just down the road here in Whitby, Ontario, but throwing the body. He's a former lacrosse player as well, so he is no stranger to the rough stuff.
No, indeed. Oh, lacrosse has got to be the most brutal sport there is, I think, my friend.
I grew up playing it and still involved with the game. And a lot of the actual rules from here were adapted from the game of lacrosse. Justin Fox, the CEO and founder, was an ex-lacrosse player as well. So with the puck, the goalie's moving the puck, inbounding it, if you will, also really came from the game of lacrosse, the over and back as well. You know, this 3HL, it's 3-on-3 hockey, but it's its own brand of hockey and almost is like a different sport. And that's why a lot of these players, when they do come out, they might have this extensive resume, but it takes a time for them to figure it out. And that's why teams like the Toronto Bees, the Milton Flyers, they've kept a consistent roster that knows how to play the game, and that's why I think they've been so successful this year.
Good point, my friend. So that is Canada's official game, lacrosse, helping out Canada's unofficial game, hockey.
There you go.
There you go. That's neat to see. All right. So Kitchener, if you're a fan of the Cinderella story, indeed, I'm not saying they're that far down, but Kitchener, is for sure as a first. There's got to be somebody in last place as well, and they've only won one game. As Ryan takes a good look there at Moranti. Now it's a long up step. Oh, trying to step around his man was Greg Cirilli.
Penalty coming here.
Penalty coming. That's probably the trip, I thought. Yeah. Here's McLean. Shot right on. Great stop there. Anthony Marshall is worth the price of admission alone. Tip on the doorstep. And finally, it gets whistled down as the net comes off behind Marshall. Tripping is the indication, so we're going to get I was telling the guys in the band, I was at a function, I was telling them all about the rules of the 3HL. And a lot of the guys are hockey players. We have two goalies in our band, and the two forwards, and another guy who's a coach as well. When I mentioned that you get a penalty shot with chasers, I had to explain what that was. They were hopping up and down with excitement. They loved the idea. And here we go. Fakes jukes, Marshall holds. Great job there. That was Matt Kennedy, the leading scorer, bearing down on him. Here is Troy Bars now. Bars. Nice to hang on as he's being contested by Scholig there. Scholig marks Bars well. It's up ahead to Brady Prozic. Prozic now. We saw him score that beautiful goal to make it a 2-1 game, was it? Yes, I believe it was. Back it goes. Number 9's got it once again. He sifts that one in front. It was tipped on the doorstep just up over the net. That was an absolutely filthy play. It was an absolute beauty pass, too. Here he is, slowing things down a little. Finds Mackey. Mackey throws it back. And into the net it goes. Beautiful Troy Bars.
And that's how you're going to beat Anthony Marshall. The guy is so big, so quick.
Isn't he?
It's got to be perfect passing. And you see Brett Mackey finding Troy Bars. Bars coming back from Europe, playing D1 in Sweden, showing his nifty speed, or his nifty hands and top speed.
Yes, indeed. So I'm waiting for Bars to put one off the bar down. That'll be interesting indeed. Here they go. 1-goal game, 3-2. Far side. Heading towards the middle of the ice area there is number 21 for Guelph. And we have a tie game there. Scores. Pardon me, I was just checking my score sheet. It was Kevin Paroff I was looking for, but we have a goal in back of the net. Hangs, gives it back. And just tucks this one home on an odd angle. I didn't even see how that went in past
just
Marshall.
Marshall not hugging his post there. He's going to want that one back, but he's been playing so good.
Certainly.
You can give him one of those.
Yeah, you can. That one, a sharp angle shot, missed the net, went all the way down ice. The netminder comes out to play it. Chappell's got it with Ryan marking him. Getting a bit of speed here is Greg Cirilli. McLean's got it, though. Cirilli's heading to the net, tapping for it. He's got it. Tucks it towards the net. Second effort. And then blowing a tire and going down was one of the Kitchener players. So we're all even at threes here with 3:33 to go in this one. Threes ruling the day right now. Ryan. As Guelph makes some changes. Tapper's on. Mackey's on. Well, you do not want to make a mistake out there because you are really exposed if your pass goes awry. Here's a chance right now. Marshall on the doorstep. It's just steered down the ice all the way to Troy Bars. And we had a whistle on the play, and they're saying was that over and back? I'm trying to figure out what the call is. Or too many men.
I think everyone on the ice and in the stands are trying to figure it out right now.
I just can't figure out what the gesticulations
over and back,
are.
that's what they're calling it there.
Okay. Kitchener, we have another whistle on the plate. Down to 2:42 to go here in the second half. Winner goes on. Loser sits in the stands and watches and wishes they were a part of it. We have 3 bridesmaids, as I was joking to Pat off air. We're waiting a 4th. And these 2 are going to yield it soon, and we may have an opportunity sooner rather than later, although unable to hang on to it was Gouveia. There's an opportunity now, but coming out and just making a great move was Vinny Moranti to Mackey. They find the trailer. Scores! What a great shot that was there. That's Matt Kennedy showing why he's the goal-scoring leader. I believe that's his 15th.
Yeah, Matt Kennedy doing Matt Kennedy things. Ripping a beauty past Marshall, but you gotta tip your cap there to Brett Mackey. Another assist. He has found himself being one of the best playmakers in the 3HL.
Yeah, does Moranti get an assist on that as well?
I think so.
There's a shot off a skate and just wide of the mark, and blowing a tire there was Andrew Dorigo, number 4. Now here's Prozic with it now, but it's intercepted. Shot upstairs on Anthony Marshall. High and wide of the mark. It's Kevin Paroff now. That pass down the ice was intercepted. And here we go. It's a 2-on-1. Kitchener would desperately like to tie this game up with just over a minute to go in it. And Guelph says, oh no, we're here to increase our fortunes, my friend. McLean takes a shoulder. There you go. Wow, Ryan and McLean are getting into it, and Marshall's going, do I get up? And McLean, I don't know what to watch. The goaltender, the fight, or the action down ice. I'm loving it all, though. Holy smokes, Marshall, side of the net, scores! McLean rubs it into Ryan. Ryan goes to the official and says, can I have a little confab here about what that was? Because I don't know.
I don't know either, and I don't know what Tyler Ryan was doing complaining to the ref. I will say he's lucky that Theo Peckham isn't in the lineup because I don't think that happens if Teddy Peckman is on the ice, roughing up their captain there.
Yeah. Yeah, he's been known to take exception to things like that,
but I mean, it was both of them were going at it. I don't understand what Tyler Ryan, what call he was looking for there.
Well, I don't know. I think it was the extracurricular because he sat on top of McLean after giving him a good shoulder.
Both were going back and forth at it, and he just caused his team a goal there and arguably the game.
5-3 is the score right now. It's out of reach almost, if you will. As Kitchener, the pass goes back and all the way back over. And it's touched by Anthony Marshall. And while McLean and Ryan were dancing, if you will, out in the high slot area, Marshall skating by going, do you want me to come off now? Do we need an extra attacker? It was getting curiouser and curiouser. Yeah, this is going to do it. So Guelph is going to go through and face somebody in the next round. Toronto, Milton, London, and Guelph. In 7.5 seconds, they should be going forward there. So that was interesting. As Ryan's getting annoyed. I think that's what happens when you're on the losing side of things is we're getting into it here. We haven't seen any of this extracurricular stuff, and Ryan's going to have a little earful there. And I think this is more about hurt pride than anything.
Yeah, absolutely. And Guelph obviously not going to do anything here. They don't want to get suspended for any of the upcoming games. Obviously the semifinals, and if they advance the finals. But a very disappointing finish to a great start for this Lions team.
Yeah, I thought Kitchener did really well indeed. They're going to shake hands, try and forget about it. We're going to step aside and get ready for the next round, Milton and London after this.